This is West S. Well, actually, this is a weed. Um, this is known as a devil's claw. It doesn't have any seed pods on it, but see the leaf? That's about 4.5, 5 inches across. And, you know, it's like 6 inches out of the way. The leaves are this size or a little bigger. The flowers, I wish, well, there's one. It just fell off. That's what the flower looks like. Now, this flower stinks. Smells like a dead animal almost. But the seed pods from this plant are edible. Even if you find them that already dried up and split open and to where they look like the devil's claw or whatever, the seeds that are in there, the kernels, are delicious. They taste like little tiny Brazil nuts. They're delicious. And that's Sadie, and she's been out chasing something. That's why I'm out here for. I'm in the middle of a cotton field. She was barking at something when I seen this. I started to point that out. There's a few of them here and there. They grow in cotton. I was hoping to see a seed pod laying around somewhere, but I'm going to mark this in my memory and a few of these others. I'm not very far from the house at all, but I will be back to get those. Every one of these where the flower was, we'll make a deal about the size of a piece of okra, or okra pod. And when they're green, you can eat them. So I've heard. I want to eat some of these when they're green. They're supposed to taste like okra, but I want to find out. I know that after they've gone to seed and split open, you have to get the seeds out, and they're about the size of popcorn. And then you take the husk off, the little shell off of them, and eat it. And well, the kernel inside's about the size of a piece of popcorn corn, and it is good. And it's oily and full of all kinds of goodness. It's delicious. But these don't pollinate with bees, they pollinate with flies. That's why they stink. This is West S again. That was a pasture. Then it was hayfield. Now it's a cotton field. And that's Sadie. That's where it was, out there. On my way back. Guess I could eat that bug if I could find it too. And then we got these. These ain't quite ready. And you can spot them when they see these are still green. They'll turn tan. When they start to turn tan, you start checking them, and if they rattle, they're ready to pick. These don't taste nothing like honey. But after these get ripe or dry, they call them honey mesquite. They're really sweet. And you can eat all of it, but the actual bean inside there, it's so hard you can't digest it. But if you got a grinder, you can grind it up. So, yeah. Weeds and trees and critters is about all there is to eat in this part of Texas. And can y'all see my house? Can't see my house, can you? It's 50 yards that way. Anyway, open. And that cotton gets another rain on it like it's supposed to next week. That's going to be 2 foot tall. Got to crawl from here to the next county. Never be seen by nobody. But yeah. Really want it to cool off. I'm gonna spend some time out here. It's too hot right now. Most of the mesquite beans are falling off. I did that. One guy had a video said you could take the mesquite beans when they were young and dry them and grind them up, meat them. Tried it. Don't do that. Whew, that's the most bitter stuff I've put in my mouth in a long time. It was like bad beer. It was bitter, and it stayed in your mouth. You know, the bitter stayed in your mouth. I was like trying to eat alfalfa. You could get her done, I guess, but uh, I don't know if it'd be a good idea or not. Seeing beans laying on the ground. Apparently, once they touch the ground, they're taboo. Look at that. This is just underneath a couple of little bushes right here by my house. Yeah, still about 20 yards from the house. Right time of the, I mean, people were always wondering how the Apache and the Comanche and stuff made it in this part of the world. It's you have not eaten, and they didn't have them then. They had deer, but you have not eaten until you have had a wild pig that's fattened up on the mesquite beans. I just want to share this with y'all. See if you let me zoom in. There's my bull bats flying around. There's the moon. Hope the bull bat comes back. Oh, he's flying too. There he is. Come on. Interesting fact about Wesley. The bull bat, aka oversized night swallow, is my favorite bird. Just amazes me what they can do, how quiet they can fly, and that noise they make. And this is my favorite time of the night, and that's when they come out. But anyway, y'all have a good one.